What is going on? I should have found for the same video, and today I'm going to discuss top tips for this film coming in February for Noibat Community Day. So we will be going out from February 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. in your local time. And you look at it, you may encounter a shiny Noibat. So we're going to discuss what you need to go through again. If you want to watch the full video, uh, the first time I type with Noibat, down in the description below. So it will begin Boom Burst. It's a normal type move. Joint barrels will be able to give 450 power. Gems and Rays, 140 power. It's a charge attack move. And if you want, you can spend $1 to get a special research story called Abundant Noise. And I suggest you get this. It's a very useful tool, and it's of course it's worth your dollar, and it's actually more than it values more than $1. So you'll be getting your money's worth. And so the event bonuses, we'll be getting 3 times Stardust, 2 times to catch XO Candy will catch you Pokemon if your trainer level is higher than 31 or higher. Your answers will last for 3 hours. One additional special trade can be made for a maximum of 2 days. So you can do it 2 special trades. 2 candy for catching Pokemon. So the normal base is 3. But if you catch an Noibat, it's 6. Your Pineapple Berry, it's 12. And you have an X Omega, that's 13. But you Silver Pineapple, it's like you'll be gaining at least between 13 and 15 candies per catch if you summon a pineapple, or have a Mega Evolve. Lulu Modules lasts 3 hours. Take up to 5 snapshots for surprise Noibat and trades of 50% less Stardust. And while most bonuses are only added during the 3-hour period, these bonuses were active from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. in your local time. So bonus battle raids at the community from 5 to 10 p.m. after the 3 community event ends. Trainers will be able to take on a special force sub raid battle and victory. If you beat this boss, you have 30 minutes a spawn with a 300-meter radius, and you'll know that you're out of the radius because let's say you beat the gym, beat the raid boss, you go outside the radius, you start click on these will start to disappear, and you gotta go back into the 300 radius and it'll be able to counter it. And no other than Noibat. Like we mentioned, you'll be gaining raids of 30 minutes. Wait, well, people in the gym that hosted that raid for 30 minutes, even though you may have caught a shiny one, you cannot remote this. You had to be in person in order to do this. And with that being said, let's go with my top tips. So tip number one. Tip number one is about bake space. So you want to make sure you have enough Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. So the goal you want to make sure is trying to aim around between 250 to 400 Pokeballs, 500 to 750 Great Balls, and 500 to 750 Ultra Balls. You want to make sure you have some Silver Pineapples in there, around between 30 and 50. Pineapple Berries 100 plus, and Golden Ranches at least between 50 and 70. So it can easily to catch these. And stay tuned on doing my whole event because it's even more of a breakdown what actually you need to know for that. Save two for that. And since we have a community and we have a couple weeks later, we have the whole event. Your storage bag, your item storage bag, your Pokemon bag storage will really matters. So stay tuned for that. But your storage bag. Now we'll bring them to tip number two. Tip number two is about the storage space bag. So you want to make sure you do transfer, trade, and a free ball. You want to lease a free 150 space, but I say the max maybe around 250, 300 at best. Because you don't want to spend like 5 minutes each hour, transfer them out. Because if you do that, it takes like 5 minutes for each hour. That's 15 minutes of spawns that you miss due to the fact that you are deleting your storage Pokemon. You can't have that because 15 minutes can dictate how much can you lost and XL and potential shinings and shundos or hundos. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have at least 150, but try to push it to 300 because you need to know this for the whole, especially the whole 2 event, which you need to have much more space because every single spawn, especially if you want to hunt certain shinies for that event, matters as well. But that's another video. Oh, so that brings me to tip number 4. Tip number 4 were the items that you need to make sure that you know for this event. So items need you. So you need total of 6 star pieces. You need Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and 1 incense that lasts for 3 hours. The reason why you need 6 star pieces is because it lasts for 1 lasts for 30 minutes. You need 2 for the first hour, 2 in the second, 2 in the last hour. That will grant you of 6 star pieces that will be equal to 3 hours. And like I mentioned before, you want to make sure you have plenty of Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. We have little of a week or a week if you're watching of left for the next Q&A. And yeah, and it's a exciting one. So you want to make sure you spend your time wisely, and there's a perfect time to go out there, get your spins, open your maximum gifts each day. Trying to get many Poke Great and Ultra Balls as well. And that will also be a useful tip for when we get to the Horn event. But that being said, what to make a ball that bring him to tip number 5. If you're asking yourself, what should I make a ball? Well, we have lots of options for this community day. Noibat is a dragon flying type, and we have a lot to choose from. So you can choose Dragon Charizard X and Y. Charizard X is a fire and dragon type, while Charizard Y, I think, is a flying and fire type. So both will help with the flying category and the dragon category. Aerodactyl is a flying rock type that will help with the flying. Eritrea is a dragon fairy type, so that dragon Mega Eritrea will help approach with the dragon. Spectile, same thing with the dragon type. I think also there's a grass type as well, but don't quote me on that. I know, pretty sure it's also a dragon type with the Mega. Latios and Latias, dragon types, help the same thing with the dragon. Salamence, dragon, Pidgeot, flying, and Ampharos, dragon as well. So there's a lot to choose from, and I'm going to leave up to you what you think would be the best fit or best your ability to have to get to that mega level. It's totally up to you. What I probably most likely do, I'll probably either choose most likely Charizard X, because that's one of my favorite megas. And last and not least, tip number 6 is where to play. You want to make sure you are at an area that has a lot of spot points, a lot of Poke spins, and of course, find where to know what the great cluster spawns are. Because these are useful to know because it helps you keep maximizing your Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls with the spins and items as well. With the spawn points, helps get much candies as possible, and helps your chance of getting shinies as well. So that will do it for this tip video. I hope you enjoy. I hope this really helps. And like I said, what to make a ball, that's totally up to you. I give you a bunch of choices, potential choices what you can choose from. And with that being said, don't leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.